The Bible says, "And said unto him, Art thou he that should come, or do we look for another?" This was the message John sent Jesus when John the Baptist had been cast into prison. John had expected Jesus Christ to be the Messiah of the Old Testament, the conquering king that would break the yoke of the Gentiles and bring back the kingdom as it was under David, where Israel was the head and not the tail. And here John, the faithful prophet, who had done what God had asked him to do, had been cast into prison. And as he sat in bondage, as he sat with his loss of liberty, as he sat confused and discouraged, he began to doubt if Jesus was who he thought he was. And in the next few verses, Jesus talks about how great a man John was. He doesn't chastise him for his doubt. He reminds us all that there has not been a greater man born of women than John the Baptist. And yet even John the Baptist, in a time of discouragement, can doubt the Lord. And you and I, when we're doing our best, can sometimes face what look like curveballs from God, where we don't understand what he's doing, where we cannot trace his hand. And very often in that discouragement and confusion, doubt arises. We wonder if Jesus is who he claims to be, if Jesus will do what we thought he was going to do. And yet, Jesus doesn't berate us for us. As he does with John, he shows some more miracles to confirm who he was and to remind John what he's seen and heard. And Jesus Christ wants to remind you, in your times of discouragement and doubt, that he is who he says he is, and he'll do what he promised he will do. And even when we don't understand perhaps the route and the path God is taking, we can always trust his heart and trust the one who hung on the cross for us to know he has our best interests at heart.